What is the N-400? Form N-400, officially called the Application for Naturalization, is a government form used by green card holders who are ready to apply for U.S. citizenship after meeting certain eligibility requirements. How long does it take to process Form N-400? The current average processing time for Form N-400 is around 6 to 24 months. Generally, however, the speed of processing depends on the USCIS field office handling the application. Find out the processing time for your application for naturalization, N-400, in random order. Agana, Guam, 14 months. Los Angeles County, California, 18 months. Anchorage, Alaska, 16.5 months. Boise, Idaho, 16 months. Burlington, Vermont, 18 months. Charleston, South Carolina, 15.5 months. Memphis, Tennessee, 14.5 months. Charlotte, North Carolina, 16.5 months. Spokane, Washington, 13 months. Cincinnati, Ohio, 14 months. Mount Laurel, New Jersey, 15 months. Columbus, Ohio, 16 months. Dallas, Texas, 18 months. Albany, New York, 20.5 months. Denver, Colorado, 17 months. Brooklyn, New York, 17 months. Des Moines, Iowa, 16.5 months. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 15.5 months. El Paso, Texas, 20.5 months. Baltimore, Maryland, 19.5 months. Fort Myers, Florida, 18.5 months. Charlotte, Virgin Islands, 15 months. Fort Smith, Arkansas, 15.5 months. Albuquerque, New Mexico, 15 months. Fresno, California, 16 months. Honolulu, Hawaii, 14.5 months. Greer, South Carolina, 15.5 months. Harlingen, Texas, 19 months. Boston, Massachusetts, 14 months. Hartford, Connecticut, 18 months. Christiansted, Virgin Islands, 24.5 months. Helena, Montana, 13 months. Hialeah, Florida, 13 months. Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, 20.5 months. Houston, Texas, 17 months. Atlanta, Georgia, 16 months. Imperial, California, 22 months. Raleigh, North Carolina, 18 months. Jacksonville, Florida, 19.5 months. St. Louis, Missouri, 18 months. Kendall, Florida, 14 months. Las Vegas, Nevada, 18 months. San Bernardino, California, 20 months. Long Island, New York, 16.5 months. Los Angeles, California, 18 months. Queens, New York, 17.5 months. Louisville, Kentucky, 12.5 months. Manchester, New Hampshire, 13 months. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 15.5 months. Miami, Florida, 15 months. Chicago, Illinois, 16 months. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 15 months. San Juan, Puerto Rico, 17 months. Indianapolis, Indiana, 15 months. Kansas City, Missouri, 16 months. Nashville, Tennessee, 17 months. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 13 months. New Orleans, Louisiana, 21 months. San Fernando Valley, California, 19.5 months. Norfolk, Virginia, 20 months. Oakland Park, Florida, 16.5 months. Portland, Oregon, 15 months. Omaha, Nebraska, 15.5 months. Orlando, Florida, 16.5 months. Yakima, Washington, 15.5 months. Phoenix, Arizona, 16.5 months. Montgomery, Alabama, 15.5 months. Portland, Maine, 15 months. West Palm Beach, Florida, 21 months. Providence, Rhode Island, 16.5 months. Washington, D.C., 16.5 months. Reno, Nevada, 21.5 months. Sacramento, California, 18 months. Cleveland, Ohio, 12 months. Lawrence, Massachusetts, 14.5 months. Salt Lake City, Utah, 18 months. San Antonio, Texas, 20 months. New York City, New York, 16 months. Tucson, Arizona, 18.5 months. San Diego, California, 19 months. Wichita, Kansas, 20 months. San Francisco, California, 15.5 months. Newark, New Jersey, 15.5 months. Santa Ana, California, 14.5 months. Buffalo, New York, 13.5 months. Seattle, Washington, 17.5 months. Tampa, Florida, 14.5 months. Detroit, Michigan, 14.5 months. San Jose, California, 13.5 months. Generally, USCIS process cases in the order they receive them. This processing time is based on how long it took for USCIS to complete 80% of adjudicated cases over the past 6 months. Each case is unique, and some cases may take longer or shorter than others. Processing times should be used as a reference point, not an absolute measure of how long your case will take to be completed. Factors that impact processing times: number of applications, petitions, or requests received, workload allocations, and staffing levels. Incomplete application, petition, or request. Missed appointments for biometrics submission or interview. Case-specific factors may also make an individual adjudication more complex, requiring additional adjudicative time. To avoid further delay and for a smooth process of your N-400 application, make sure that you complete the forms correctly. Provide all the supporting documents needed. Pay the correct fee. Submit the application to the correct place.
Please like and subscribe.